Ion South Asia is brought to you by Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo, together we'll go far.
Welcome back to Ion South Asia. Okay, Sanjeev, we're going to talk about your favorite topic.
This is actually really most interesting story.
This is about the Olympics.
Right.
And in the opening ceremony, did you watch the ceremony?
No, I didn't watch the entire ceremony. I just watched.
Did you catch little glimpses?
Yeah.
Okay, did you see India in there?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay.
I missed it.
Well, apparently they had like 2 songs composed for representing India. One was by like A.R. Rahman, and another was by Ilayaraja.
Which actually I had read in the news that that was going to happen, right?
Yeah, I heard one of the songs. It was pretty fun.
Okay.
So, but anyway, coming back to India's overall presence at the parade in the opening ceremony, there was actually a scandal that happened. And what better way to get some attention?
It's a security scandal, I think. It's a lapse in security. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Lapse in security, and nobody knows how it happened. But let's find out more from Bhavna.
All right, so a woman actually gate crashed the India parade at the opening ceremony. She was a cast member and not part of the actual parade. So she wasn't supposed to be there. And the way people knew this was that she was wearing completely the wrong colors.
I saw the picture of that, right? I saw a picture and
she stood out.
I saw that clip in the highlights also. So till now we have heard of, wedding crashers. Then we have had White House party crashers,
yes,
right? Even private
with an Indian theme.
With an Indian theme, exactly. And now we find this Olympic opening ceremony crasher by an Indian.
Yes.
How could this happen? This woman totally, completely dressed, totally different.
Yeah, everyone else was wearing yellow saris.
And she was in the first row.
Yeah.
She was actually in the first row. So it's a lapse in security. Someone just overlooked it. Obviously, one good thing is that she actually is a part of crew.
Yes.
Okay.
She was a part of the cast. She was a cast
Part
member.
of the cast, okay. Yeah. What capacity, what her job is, whatever her role is, that we don't know. So she's actually part of the cast, right? But in the first row, she's marching with this, rest of the players. It's like, what was she thinking?
Well, apparently the organizer said she was a little overexcited.
No, but she thought she could get away with it. She thought that she could be part of it just like that.
I mean, obviously, I don't know what was going through her mind, but everybody there, needs to have ID cards. They need to be checked in and operate according to this protocol. And I don't know how she got in or any of that stuff, but obviously the London Olympics, their security is one of their biggest concerns, and to have something like this happen is
I think this London Olympics, before Olympics began, we have heard few stories also about not properly planned securities, also not properly trained. Few stories had come out even prior to the opening of the ceremony, and now during ceremony, obviously she should not have been there. Okay, yes. That actually, this whole situation irritates not only security chief, not only London police chief, but Olympic chief as well. And then, I like what this Indian chef, the mission said, that this was bizarre and will ask for an apology. Apology from who? From security guys? I mean, they probably thought she was a part of the group.
The group, exactly.
Which actually she was in a way, right? But not as part of the opening ceremony.
So that's unfortunate.
And she being dressed in totally different outfit than everyone else, right?
Yeah.
Security guys may have thought, well, that's a way of India doing their own stuff, so what can we say?
Yeah, I don't know.
But this gate crasher story is amazing. Yeah. So what is actually her remarks? Did she say anything publicly?
I just understand that somebody who was speaking for her situation was saying that she was apparently a little overexcited by this whole thing. So that made her, just go up in the front row and take center stage. Wow. Obviously, when there's a sea of people in uniform and then she's standing out, she's going to be the first one noticed, you know.
Thank God
So-
she wasn't running with overexcitement all over the field.
Yeah, I'm assuming she was marching with everyone else, just trying to play the part. But yeah, that's definitely an interesting story, and obviously controversy has to start off.
So can we say India actually scored a gold medal in this category?
I think we can.
Yes.
But speaking of India and participation in the Olympics, I think it's, you know, we've come leaps and bounds when it
Right.
comes to our participation, because usually when we think of Olympics, you know, India is not the first country that comes to mind, you know. So we do have some representation.
But let's put it that way, they have gotten better.
Yes.
You know, Indian players have
Oh,
gotten
yes.
better. They're doing well.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Go ahead.
So in the badminton world,
Right.
we have a new star, and her name is Saina Nehwal.
Saina Nehwal,
Saina.
she is actually an uprising and a really good player.
Exactly. And she has actually come to the quarterfinals of the women's badminton singles, and this was on Wednesday.
Right.
So she actually beat off Yao Ji of the Netherlands. And, you know, this is just coming from the heels of a badminton controversy.
That's right.
So there were actually 8 women badminton players who were disqualified from the matches for purposely losing. And it seems like an interesting.
Seems like some kind of setup,
Yes.
you know, by somebody, but we just don't know. We don't have a whole lot of details.
Exactly.
But those 8 women were disqualified, and regardless of that, Saina Nehwal is doing well. She's already qualified for quarterfinals, and we wish her best. That let's hope she goes into, you know, finals.
Exactly. That would be awesome. So,
And this is not so awesome.
not so awesome. The Olympic men's hockey competition, the men's team, the Indian team, lost to New Zealand's Kiwis. They're called the Kiwis.
Of
That's an
course.
interesting name.
That's a kiwi. The fruit comes
Right.
from New Zealand. That's why.
Okay, yeah, of course. But, you know, I believe they started off well, and then, you know, they just
In
couldn't
the
keep
game,
up.
in the game, they started off well.
Yes.
Okay, they were doing well, and that was the just the beginning part of it. When they really started off well, that was the only good part of it. After that, I think players forgot where they were, you know, who was there, you know, who were they playing against, and everything just kind of got
Fell
messed
apart.
up, and the wrong calls one after another. Eventually, India ended up losing against New Zealand 3-1, and this was actually a second loss, followed by Netherlands 2-3 earlier in the week. So, you know, Team India had promised a big for their performance in hockey in Olympics, and these 2 losses, I don't know what's going to happen.
But
What did
the men's hockey team has been doing well on a world stage around this
Yes.
before it came to the Olympics. So they have been getting quite a bit of attention.
Well,
as of late.
everyone's doing well. I think on the other side, let's say Abhinav Bindra, who actually won gold in 2008 Olympics, right? This year, he was disqualified in the first round.
Yeah.
Okay, and he actually did well in 2008 and also did well in Commonwealth Games in India, right? And a couple of other players also. They are doing well outside everywhere else, but in this Olympic,
Yeah.
they are just getting disqualified. So.
Yeah. It's such a high pressure event.
But I really wanted Team India in hockey really succeed and go forward. But with these 2 losses back to back,
Yeah, that's too bad. But,
Too
you know,
bad.
we're going to see if there are any new winners and stars in the Olympics to come out of India. So that should be exciting to see.
so far as of today, we have gotten only one
Only
medal,
one.
which is a bronze. Right.
Okay, so let's move on to something interesting. I'm sure this is like your most awaited
Not
story.
sports, not Olympics, entertainment.
Entertainment and Bollywood.
Yes.
So in New York City at Madame Tussauds, we have a new star wax figure. And guess who it's going to be?
New star has arrived.
A new
Ladies
star.
and gentlemen, right, take your cameras and visit Madame Tussauds Museum in New York, and there you will find Salman Khan.
Yep. Salman Khan is being revealed on August 2nd, and he was actually in the new Bollywood zone, or
That's
it's like their collection of Bollywood.
So
figures.
how many they got now?
They
Amitabh
have
Bachchan,
Shah Rukh Khan, they have
Aishwarya Rai.
Amitabh Bachchan, Aishwarya Rai, and
Hrithik Roshan.
they also have Madhuri Dixit, I believe.
I'm
Or
not
no.
sure about that now.
We'll have to check it out.
Yes, but definite. Amitabh was the first one,
Mm-hmm.
followed by Aishwarya, then Shah Rukh, and then Hrithik. These four I know. I'm not sure about Madhuri, but you may be right. I don't know.
For some
Maybe
reason,
our
I
viewers
feel
will
like I
tell
can
us.
remember seeing a wax
Okay,
figurine
fine,
of her.
Madhuri. And then now Salman Khan, nonetheless. So Salman
Yes.
Khan joins this elite club of Bollywood artists, Bollywood stars. And, you know, Salman's statue is in Manhattan, is in New York.
Exactly. And it's interesting to note that his outfit,
Yeah.
they all get to choose their outfits.
They do. They do.
and
actually.
he chose a black top and denim jeans. It's like
Right.
this, you know, the typical 90s like outfit that he had on, you know, when he was first being introduced in films. So it's a very 90s look for him. And I've seen pictures of him standing next to his figurine, and
They all do that.
literally, like, I can never tell the difference between.
Figure always looks better.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it ages really well.
Have you ever been to this museum?
I'm planning to go.
So
I
you
have
have
not
not
been.
seen any one of those? I have. I have. And I'm not going to tell you exactly what kind of feeling you get. So you might as well experience it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
But it's worth to go there once at least. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Oh, absolutely. And I think this, the new edition of Salman Khan will motivate me to go.
Really?
Yeah.
So even Shah Rukh Khan, when he got in there, it didn't motivate you?
Well, I wasn't here, you know,
Okay.
it wasn't as convenient,
Okay.
but definitely, you know, our audience should check it out if they are in New York City area. And that is all the stories we have for this week.
That's right.
And please check back with us on Crossings TV week after week, same time, same place, Ion South Asia. You can also find our episodes on YouTube and Facebook. Just search for Ion South Asia. So until next week, I'm Bob Navanan, signing off.
And I'm Sanjeev Pandya. See you all next week.
Ion South Asia is brought to you by Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo, together we'll go far.